team, a Western Conference team that's slowly falling apart as well. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they're also on a 3-game losing streak. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the clips of Randall and Gobert kind of just not being on the same page, but it's kind of ugly for them, and I think they're already starting to regret that Karl Anthony Towns trade because we saw how long it took them to gain chemistry and get on the same page, and now you basically got to start it all over again, and it's just looking real rough for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, the fit's looking very bad with Julius Randle. I know now that the Knicks have won that trade for Karl Anthony Towns. He's definitely a superior player, and I feel like the Minnesota Timberwolves fumbled their chances at actually winning a championship by being cheap.
And DiVincenzo hasn't done shit for them either. He got traded there and can't hit a three anymore.
That's unfortunate because DiVincenzo is really good. That's unfortunate though.
No, he's not.
They knew what they were. No. Listen.
DiVincenzo, he can hit a three though. Come on now,
Hassan. DiVincenzo's been a great player for you and the Knicks. Hassan, can you agree? Can you agree? No. Can you agree? He was terrible. You said they were terrible.
He wasn't terrible. Crazy. He was not good. He was not good.
But he was great on the Knicks, right? So look at this. Yeah. The way he's playing like right now is the worst he's ever played, pretty much. Except or whatever. Like he's damn near horrible.
He was good on the Kings, I think.
On the Warriors too. He's not this bad. Like
what about the Bucks? When he was a rookie, he was all right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's been at this level of like being good for his whole career. The Knicks fool you. Like Josh Hart looks like a good player right now, right? But if he goes to another team, he's not going to be.
He's a good player. What are you talking about? He is good. He's on the Pelicans. He was good too.
Not both. His level was good. No, he was not.
It was comparable. His is
comparable. There's a reason. Yeah, he was good.
No,
there's a reason they wanted him.
Hassan, what I'm saying, the drop-off for DiVincenzo is unfortunate because it's really bad. If Josh Hart goes to another team, he'll be comparable. He'll give you what he gives you.
He's putting up the same stats as he is now.
Okay, also he's playing like 48 minutes a game too.
Exactly. That's my point. If you let me get to my point. DiVincenzo played that many minutes too. I feel like the reason why these guys flourish is because of Tibbs' system, because he plays them so many minutes and they're going to have to like contribute at some point, right? I feel like Dante DiVincenzo has only been good in the situation that he was in because he was getting open shots because of how Brunson was playing and getting everybody involved. But on other teams and on other rosters, he's never been like good enough to start like he did on the Knicks.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. I'm looking at his per 36 here. So basically, even out the minutes like across all the teams he's been on, he was averaging better stats on the Trailblazers than he is on the Knicks per 36. Like you said, the only reason those stats look juiced is because these guys play 48 minutes on the Knicks, but they still give you similar levels of efficiency and production just in less time. Like he was doing very similar stuff on the Pelicans as well. He just not playing as many minutes because the coach isn't a psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah. No coach plays any of their players 40 minutes besides Tibbs at this point. Like, so if he's playing at a normal rate of minutes, he's not going to contribute the way that he did on the Knicks.
Well, yes, he will, though. He's still going to contribute the same. It's just that he's not going to have the stats because he's not going to be on the court as much, but he'll give you the same production. Just in
efficiency stays the same. Volume goes down.
There you go.
Let's look at I want to see DiVincenzo's stats on other teams before.
Yeah, check. But we were just talking about Josh
I'm looking at his per 36 though.
Doesn't per 36 boost everybody's stats?
No, it doesn't. It averages it out based on the minutes.
Hassan, if someone plays 42 minutes a game and you go per 36, that's lowering their stats.
But nobody's
exactly.
You just said Tibbs plays everyone 48 minutes, right? So if Bez gives you per 36, he's lowering the stats.
Okay, well, how accurate has per 36 been? Like, are these players actually?
It's factual stats.
All right, DiVincenzo stats actually were juiced last year. His like he's never been as good as he was on the Knicks, but Josh Hart has been as good as he is on the Knicks and other teams. DiVincenzo definitely had like a career year last year and kind of has fallen off, and he's never been that good before then, not to that level. But Josh Hart has always been that good.
But back to DiVincenzo, he's averaged 10 points like in every season besides the Knicks year. You gonna tell me that's a good player, a starting level player?
Bro, I told you his stats were juiced last year. I just explained this.
I'm talking to Gabe though.
I never said starting level. I said his production dropped. Why would he?
He's not good.
He was always a bench player though, right? Am I wrong?
Yes.
Yeah, but what do you expect from him now? Like
not starter, bro. Even when he went to Minnesota, I said he's gonna be a great spark plug off the bench.
Hassan, I'll tell you what I expect. He's a 37% 3-point shooter, and he's shooting 33%. So his 3-point percentage dropped off 4 percentage points. And let me see. And his field goal percentage, he's not even shooting 40%. 35% from the field. So like that's horrendous. That's not like even passable. This would be career worst year for him. That like they were not expecting that. Maybe they weren't expecting Knicks production, but this is like his worst year of his career.
That's what I'm trying to say. That he's like he's severely underperforming.
Who we taking, Dante or Killian Hayes?
Dante.
All right, bro.
This ain't 2023 Gabe, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Is this Monty Williams right here?
Circle that back to the point of the Timberwolves struggling. Like the fit and makeup of the team is just terrible, and I feel like he can't succeed. And
I agree.
That team is kind of structured. I feel like Anthony Edwards is like he just forces shots up. He doesn't pass the ball to where there's like any type of like
motion.
Yeah, like there's no like chemistry.
It's just ISO ball. It's just ISO ball hoops, right?
Exactly. He doesn't make the right pass, or he doesn't get his points like organically. You get what I'm trying to say.
I think with him though, like he's not even a point guard, so like asking him to do that is a little too much. And on top of it all, like you downgraded severely by trading your second best scorer. Like Randall could still score. Don't get me wrong, but he's not close to what Karl Anthony Towns is. Like if you see the stats Cat's putting up this year, it's literally night and day to Julius Randle. So it's like now not only does he not have the trust in these new guys yet, but it's like if I'm him, who am I passing it to? Randall, who can sometimes like have some of the most mind-boggling turnovers you've ever seen. Like Jaden McDaniels hasn't really taken a leap on the offensive side. DiVincenzo's missing the shots. Mike Conley's just an aging vet. Like besides really Naz Reid, who's like a bench player, like he has no trust in these guys. Rudy Gobert has no offensive game. It's like there's really they need more scoring. Rob Dillingham has been playing lately, and maybe he can give him a spark, but he's a rookie. Like you can't rely on him if you want to win a championship.
Exactly.
The team is cooked, to be honest.
The biggest thing about Cat, sorry.
I was gonna say they need to put Gobert in Chris Brickley's gym and get him a bag or something.
That's a lost cause.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen.
You know who he is.
Like I said, you know my stance. I don't understand how people don't work on expanding their games. Like this, I don't understand, dude.
It's really weird why they tried to. Well, the Timberwolves, hindsight, obviously now we're in November or December, that they had a formula that they built on for a few years and they made it to the Western Conference Finals. And like Beth said, they cheaped out. They got rid of Cat. Now it looks like, hindsight, obviously it was a shit move. At first we were saying, lateral move, same caliber player, the fit might work. Yeah, it's ass. No, it's really bad.
Yeah.
And back to the.
I don't think I said that.
Yeah, the thing I underrated about Cat was like him offensively, he can fit in damn near any offense because he doesn't really need the ball to be productive. Like he can shoot the three, he can post up. Like, I can see the argument about him being better than Jokic offensively, even though it's not true, but I can see why you bring up that argument because he can damn near score in any level or three phases of the game and not affect your team from doing what you need to do. Like that's why Anthony Edwards was so effective last year. Even if he is a ball hog, Cat can still get his without getting the ball as much as Anthony Edwards gets it. You know what I mean? So
and Randall needs the ball in his hands like that. You feel me?
100%.
And I think defensively too, like it worked really well with him and Gobert because now Cat doesn't even have to guard the centers down low where he struggles. He just has to guard like the fours, and now you got the help defense, so they kind of made it work.
Yeah. That's how he runs DPOY.
That's what I was gonna say. Like they're able to like Cat's biggest weakness was his defense, and I feel like the Knicks, the way they're structured and having OG and Mikal, like are able to kind of like mitigate. You know what I mean? Kind of like they can cover up his defensive deficiencies, so that like they can still. I know the defense still isn't that great.
Yeah, it sucks.
But it's like, they're skating by as it is right now because of how good Cat is on the offensive end and how much they can mitigate the loss in defense.
Yeah, they need Robinson back bad. I'd like to see what it looks like with him there.
I think he'll help a lot. Yeah.
You need to try to do a Twin Towers?
Yeah, for sure.
What is Minnesota's win-loss record, Bez? Do you have it up?
I think they're 8-9 or something.
Who gets pushed to the bench?
8-9, huh?
I think you'd have to, right, Josh Hart?
Yeah, they need. It's fine though. Like they need bench. Yeah, he's gonna play a lot anyway. They have no bench pieces anyway. He's played 40 minutes off the bench.
Right now in the West, they're behind the Spurs. Can you believe that shit, boys? That's wild. They're out of the playoffs. They're in 11th seed. The Spurs are 10th.
What about the Timberwolves? What are they at right now?
The Timberwolves are 11th.
No, they're one loss.
Oh, yeah, you said it right. 8-9.
So both teams
are under 500. No, Spurs are 10-8.
No, I'm talking about the Knicks and.
Oh, the Knicks are.
They're 10-7. They're fourth seed in the East.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. What a shame.
off of like a 2
Timberwolves
months.
fumbled their only shot, man. at
Dude,
winning
it's
a chip,
weird.
or at
It's really
least-
weird thinking about it now.
And Cat was like a fan favorite too. Like you drafted him. You
Yeah.
homegrown talent and everything, and you just trade him away
He's
for
not even like
Julius
a-
freaking Randle.
It's not even like a locker room cancer either. Like,
Julius
people were
freaking
saying how
Randle.
Anthony Edwards is the best player on the team, and he went along with it. Oh, he loves Ant, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're boys, bro. They were like they started out. I mean, yeah, Cat's way older, but like they started out in the same team and all that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Now
L
it's the big
Timberwolves.
bodega.
Hold the
That
L,
was the big bodega.
Timberwolves.
the big
Big
bodega.
Bird.
That bodega cat.